Hey Kyle, hey Robin. Thanks for taking over the helm for me while I was down in Florida. Lucky me. I got to escape this frozen wasteland that is New England and go enjoy the sunshine for 2 weeks. And now I'm back to talk about luck in board gaming. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but I made a board game program for a rec center and I did each week by mechanics, and one of my mechanics was actually push your luck, and games that I chose for that week were Cant Stop, which you'll hear about in a second, King of Tokyo. What else did I pick? It's a good question. Let's see. Ikan Gold, which you're also going to hear about in just a second, and Pasha. While I chose those games for the program, I also happen to have a lot of games that I like playing, just that have luck or make me feel lucky or whatever the case may be. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, both of you guys got super technical about luck and games and luck mitigation and how luck appears and if it's really luck or not. I don't know anything about any of that stuff. And because I am blissful in my ignorance regarding all that technical mumbo jumbo you guys talked about, I'm just going to talk about games that I feel are kind of pressure luck. Some of them might actually be pressure luck. I don't think you can talk about luck in gaming and pressure luck games without talking about Cant Stop. It is a game by Sid Saxon. I would say this is a classic. Basically what you're doing is you are these pegs and you're rolling dice, and there are numbers 2 to 12, and if you roll those dice, any combination of those dice equal one of those numbers, you get to put your little peg on the board, and then you keep going until you can't put any more pegs down. You have 3 to choose from. Once your dice don't equal one of the 3 columns that you've chosen, well, sorry about it, you've busted, and you have to go all the way back to the bottom. Unless, of course, you totally disregarded the name of this game and chose to stop, and then whatever level of the board you decided to stop on, you put your little peg down of your color, and you get to save your progress so that next time it comes around to you, you get to start there. So it's not like you're always building it up. I think this game is super fun. You can play it on Yucata, you can play it on Board Game Arena, I'm pretty sure. You can get super lucky and find them in thrift stores for $1. Another pressure luck game that I recently discovered at Board Game Geek. When do I stop saying recently, by the way? 3 months? 6 months? Anyway, I discovered this game at Board Game Geek, and it is called Pairs. It was Kickstarted, and I remember kind of being like, when it was on Kickstarter, but I didn't do anything with it. I was like, oh, well, they're cards, whatever. But that was a mistake, and now I have 5 million of them because I just bought them from Miniature Market, I think. Anyway, Pairs is a pressure luck game, and basically what you're doing is everybody gets a card, and you are trying to make sure you stay below a certain number, because once you get pairs of that number, you have to take them. If that happens and you get over the total value, then you've lost. Let's see if I can explain that a little bit more coherently. Pairs is a new classic pub game for 2 to 8 players. It's a simple pressure luck card game with an unusual deck. These are the barmaids. The cards are numbered 1 to 10 with 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, so forth and so on. Players take turns drawing cards, trying not to get a pair. It's fresh, fast, and fun. I would agree with all of that, obviously. I mean, the rules are the rules, but it is a super fun game. It's quick, and you can put it in your pocket or your purse or your bag, whatever it is that you happen to be carrying. But it's definitely one that I enjoy playing. It's a good filler, a good palate cleanser. It's a good drinking game. Dead Man's Draw is a fun game. But the first time it was on Kickstarter, it didn't quite make it, or it made it, but there was a problem. I don't really remember. But then it went on again, and it's obviously out now. In Dead Man's Draw, you are just flipping over cards and you are trying to go as far as you can, push your luck, as is the point, and decide when you want to stop or not to keep your cards. Kind of like Pairs, you don't want to draw 2 of the same card, because once you do that, then sorry, you lose all your cards unless you have a card that has a special power that lets you not lose the cards before it. But anyway, we won't get into that. Read the rules if you want. Another push your luck game that is good that I cannot find the box to, but is super fun, is Ikan Gold. And it actually kind of has a similar, Dead Man's Draw actually has a kind of similar thing going on to Ikan Gold, in that you're flipping cards and you are going further into the cave, and based on how far you go in, if that second disaster shows up, whether it's a ball of fire or spiders, that creepy voodoo doll thing, then you lose all the gems that you were accumulating as you go through. But if you just skip out when you're ready, then you get to keep those gems and put them behind your screen and win, probably like that, because you're not some crazy push your luck. Haha, I've died again. which happens, but that's okay because that's what makes it fun. One game that I can't get enough of and everyone I introduce it to loves it. I'm not entirely sure it's luck or push. It's not push your luck. I know that, but I'm not entirely sure it's luck. But I'm just going to go ahead and talk about Six Nymphs. I love this game. It is so fun, and I guess it's luck because you're given cards at the beginning and those are randomly dealt. And again, like I said at the beginning, I don't know what's luck, not luck, probability. I don't care. I just want to play fun games. What happens is everybody gets 10 cards in their hand, and then 4 cards go out in the middle, and then you're playing in ascending order down to the cards in the middle, but the 6th card makes you take all the cards before it, and it could have like a lot of bullheads, and you don't want to have the bullheads, but when you play the 6th card to a row, you have to take all that entire row. Curses! Just so fun and frustrating, and it feels lucky when you get to put your card down before somebody else, or when you get to like steal something that totally messes up someone else. Oh, I totally was banking on that last card being there. I mean, it's just so much fun. And again, I don't know if it's luck or not, but it feels lucky when you play it, and that's good enough for me. If we wanted to talk about luck mitigation type stuff, I think then you come in with the dice, and the dice with like Trois would be my favorite example of that. Never mind, it's not up there. It's downstairs in the cabinet. So those are the games that I like playing that I feel have luck in them, whether real or perceived. It doesn't matter to me. It's fun and it feels lucky, and that's what it's all about, right?